Hello, welcome, and happy Wednesday. I'm Colleen, and today we're talking about personality traits for dental hygienists. So, essentially, personality traits are essentially soft skills, right? And when you are in a highly technical role that is heavily client facing, like being a dental hygienist, it's really important to balance your hard and your soft skills so that you can maximize the quality of your work. And today we're going to be focusing again mostly on the soft skills by listing 26 personality traits that are crucial for dental hygienists and why those personality traits are so crucial. Okay, but before we dive too deeply into that, just want to talk for a minute about Princess Dental Staffing. They are an online dental job board and they have positions available for dental receptionists, dental assistants, dental hygienists, and dentists in a variety of different areas. They've got full time, part time available, temporary, and permanent roles available as well. Okay, so if you have some time today, hop on to princessdentalstaffing.com, see what positions are available in your area. If you are a job seeker, it's super easy to create a profile and get your information in front of hiring managers. And if you're a hiring manager, it's super easy to contact Princess Dental Staffing. Again, princessdentalstaffing.com has their phone number, their email address, and chat available as well. Okay. Also, in Princess Dental Staffing, you can check out their blog, which covers a lot of the same topics that we cover in these live streams. Speaking of these streams, each week Princess Dental Staffing is bringing you a new stream covering a new topic regarding your career in the dental industry. So if you don't want to miss out on future streams, or be sure to follow our page or subscribe to our channel. If you like the content we're bringing you, please drop us a like. And if you want to be part of the conversation, if you have any thoughts, questions, insights about the topics that we're bringing you or about dentistry in general, be sure to comment below and we will get to your comment as soon as possible. Okay. All right. So let's dig into these personality traits. Okay. Starting with number one, detail orientation. So for a dental hygienist, being detail oriented is super important for completing things like cleanings, exams, treatments, because it requires a high level of accuracy and attention to detail. So that's number one on our list. Next, compassionate. Some patients come in with like a really high level of anxiety. Not everyone likes to visit the dentist, right? And it's just very, very anxiety inducing. So having that compassion allows dental hygienists to make the dental visit more comfortable, be able to relate to the patient, and just really kind of build that trusting rapport with them. Next on the list, being empathetic. Empathy allows dental hygienists to be understanding of those patient fears and anxieties, discomforts, and again, this really kind of ties into compassion and really building that trusting rapport and relationship with that patient. Being reliable. So dentists and office managers rely on dental hygienists to provide consistent and dependable dental care. Okay. And patients also rely on dental hygienists to thoroughly clean their teeth, flag trouble spots, etc. So being reliable, definitely a key personality trait. Being professional. You are in a professional setting, so it's important to act professionally. Dental hygienists are professional when they take interest in patients, listen to their needs, and set priorities appropriately. Okay. Being friendly, right? Being, friendly, being, again, really helps to build that trusting rapport with that patient. So creating that friendly, welcoming environment prompts open communication and a positive work environment with all of your other team members. Being organized, efficiently managing appointments, procedures, patient records requires strong organizational skills. Okay, so again, another really fundamental personality trait. Being calm. Okay, so we talked already about like patients having like fears and maybe some anxiety when they come to the dentist. So staying calm under pressure is not something that everyone does naturally, but it is something that is really important because your patients may be freaking out. So it's that much more important for you to stay calm and level-headed and do things like engaging things like breathing exercises, taking breaks, time management, progressive relaxation can help you to remain calm under pressure. Being collaborative. Okay, so like collaboration makes everything in the dental office work, function, and move more smoothly. Okay, so doing things like establishing accountability, measuring outcomes, and setting appropriate expectations, also having clear communication are just some of the ways that you can increase collaboration among your team members. Okay. Being energetic. Okay. Maybe this may be one of the most important aspects of being a dental hygienist. And staying energized as a hygienist is one of the most important ways to stay energized as a dental hygienist is to get a good night's sleep, eating well, staying hydrated. And those are the ways that you can stay energized so that you can kind of keep up with the pace of the day and, remain positive throughout the day as well. Being ethical. Another really great personality trait. From patient self governance to doing no harm to delivering care without prejudice, dental hygienists have a lot to consider when it comes to ethical treatment. Ideally, hygienists go beyond mere ethics to act for the benefit of others, but being ethical in the dental field and in the medical field as a whole is just so fundamental and crucial. Being adaptable. Okay, a lot of things change very quickly, and dentistry itself, the industry of dentistry itself, is constantly evolving. So being adaptable is, really important. Handling change quickly and easily will save you time, will help reduce stress, and will also allow you to keep pace with all of the different changes and everything that are going on within the office. Being respectful. Okay, so being respectful is important to help things like collaboration, and building that trusting rapport with those patients. But being respectful towards your patients and colleagues is important when it comes to a lot of different things, especially cultural differences as well. You're dealing with a lot of diverse people on a daily basis, whether that's your team or your patients. So being respectful promotes trust and cooperation, and it's just really important thing for dental hygienists to have. Okay. Next on our list, being attentive. Okay. Another one of those really good soft skills, good eye contact, body language, facial expressions show that you are really paying attention to your patient. And again, build that trust, build that rapport. That is so critical. Communicative. So being communicative, again, finding out communication preferences of your dentist and your team is helpful when it comes to this skill. Also, learning to communicate with your patients as well so that you can learn what they need, where they're having difficulty and where you can support them. Okay. Being flexible. So some people might think about, stretches to improve their flexibility, but here we're actually talking about like your mental state, being mentally flexible. Okay. So some helpful aspects of staying flexible include things like having an open mind, staying calm, being optimistic, and planning ahead so that you can kind of move with the different changes and challenges throughout the day. Having a positive attitude. Okay, so of course, maintaining a positive attitude takes the proper conditions and work in your workspace, and often it's about workplace culture. Okay, having a good fit, working with the right people, all those things contribute to everyone having a positive attitude. But it's also about being a team player, practicing positive self talk, and making an effort to stay positive despite challenging situations. Always looking for that bright spot in those sort of difficult situations and finding a way to problem solve and work through it. Okay. Which leads us to our next one, problem solving skills. So critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, they're all kind of connected, right? It's important to have all of these to be able to identify problems, come up with solutions, and execute those solutions in order to overcome challenges and obstacles and provide the best patient care possible. Okay. Being a team player. So this kind of encompasses a lot of the personality traits that we've, already discussed and already listed out. But being a team player, um, you know, involves things like, yeah, being reliable, having strong communication, staying positive. But being a team player, again, just helps with collaboration, helps with operational efficiency, and, really helps to ensure that you're all working towards the same goal, which is exceptional patient care. Okay, being motivated. Okay, do you have a philosophy statement that helps you to stay motivated? Do you have like a mantra or something like that that helps you to stay motivated throughout the day? If you do, drop it below. Let's help each other out. Um, but there are many ways to stay motivated at work. You just kind of have to find what works for you as a professional, as a dental hygienist. And these can include things like continued learning, friendships, gratitude statements, positive self talk, keeping a positive attitude, and all of those sorts of things. Whatever motivates you in your work, make sure that you focus on it, that you identify it and that you focus on it. Okay. And maybe share it with other people so that they can be motivated as well. Okay. Next on the list, being gentle. Being heavy handed can be really painful for patients sometimes. So, gentle tissue manipulation is an essential skill for dental hygienists. Being dedicated to the work. So, dedication to the dental hygiene profession means taking part in organizations like the ADA, the ADHA, and being involved with patient advocacy, continuing your education through CEs, and the like. Okay, so showing dedication helps you to professionally develop and be a better dental hygienist. Okay. Being punctual. This is definitely an important skill for dental hygienists. I mean, you've got a lot of people relying on you, your team members, your patients. So, you definitely want to make sure that you're being punctual, getting to work on time, and maintaining that time management. Okay. Being punctual also means staying on time for patient appointments throughout the day as well. So, again, that time management is really coming in here. Next, being non-judgmental. I know this might be a little bit difficult. I mean, we definitely all have our different perspectives and opinions on things, and being non-judgmental can be very challenging. But being non-judgmental means that you're able to build those relationships with patients and your team members. Okay, so it is a really important skill. And not only that, but if you don't want other people judging you, you definitely don't want to be judging other people. So try to maintain an open mind and realize that your way of life is not necessarily everyone's way of life. And try to practice that throughout the day to, again, build those relationships. Being approachable, okay? That involves things like smiling, keeping your head up, making eye contact, and avoiding nervous habits that can make people feel uncomfortable. Those are all ways to be approachable. And again, that's really important to ensure that people come to you when they need things, whether that's patients or your team members. And finally, on our list, number 26 is being knowledgeable. Okay, from principles of clinical dental hygiene to dental anatomy and pathology, a good dental hygienist is knowledgeable about the field of dental hygiene. So, having that knowledge and developing in that knowledge is super crucial to providing the best patient care and being the best dental hygienist you can be. Okay. So those are our 26 personality traits. Now let's talk a little bit about why those things are important. I mean, we talked about them individually, but why are personality traits, soft skills, and things like that important? Again, if you are in a highly technical role that is also highly client facing, having a good balance of hard and soft skills is really important to maximizing your work output and your work product quality. Okay. So, when it comes to, developing as a dental hygienist, you really want to be honest with yourself about what your strengths are and where you can maybe add value, maybe develop a little bit in order to become a better dental hygienist. Okay. So, if there are any of these personality traits or areas that we talked about that maybe as a dental hygienist you want to work on a little bit more, consider looking up some, workshops or training seminars, whether online or in person, to kind of help develop those skills so that you can become, more developed in your profession and just really up your skills as a dental hygienist. Additionally, these personality traits, again, they're super crucial for dental hygienists. So you definitely want to demonstrate those in your application documents, your resume, your cover letter, and what have you. Okay. Now, ways that you can demonstrate personality traits is a little bit more challenging than, hard skills, right? On your resume, right? Having those hard skills, because hard skills, as a reminder, hard skills, or sometimes called technical skills, are those skills that are teachable and easily testable. Okay. So things like computer skills, your ability to navigate different systems and applications, your knowledge of dental terminology and pathology, all of those sorts of things are hard or technical skills. Okay. Soft skills are more personality based, they're harder to test. Okay. So, they're a little bit more they're a little bit more difficult to demonstrate on a resume or a cover letter. But what you really want to focus on is tying those skills to direct outcomes. For example, if you want to talk about your written and verbal communication, you may talk about how your written and verbal communication is used to facilitate teamwork and to ensure that tasks get done in a timely manner by, informing your team members of what needs to be done. Also, you may want to demonstrate written and verbal communication skills that help you to facilitate patient outcomes, improve patient outcomes. um, Another example, let's pull from our list, having problem solving skills, right? So you can say that you used your problem solving skills to, assess patients and determine issues, and then uh, integrate treatment solutions that mitigate or eliminate those issues. Okay, so make sure that you're tying those skills to direct outcomes to demonstrate not only that you have those skills, but that you understand why they're so important for being a dental hygienist. Okay. All right. So I hope this was really informative for all of you. Do you, as a dental hygienist, have some other skills that you want to add to the list? Maybe comment them below. If you're a hiring manager who hires dental hygienists and there are things that you want to see, that personality traits you want to see on their application documents, resume, cover letter, or what have you, go ahead and comment those below. Let's start a conversation. Okay. All right, that'll do it for me today, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this stream. I'll be back next week with a new topic covering your career in the dental industry. Until then, hope you have a great week. Have a great weekend. Continue to stay safe out there. See you soon.